Columbus is going to be a leading city in the 21st century. We must take advantage of all of our assets. A number of our community leaders have come together and talked about the things that we should be doing in our community to make us that 21st century city. Statistics indicate that jobs are created certainly as companies grow. We are becoming a more diverse community, and that diversity is a true asset. It's an asset that we must capture. It's an asset that will indeed lead to our economic development, growth, and prosperity. Our community's diversity is certainly an asset that we will build on with our Diversity Bridge initiative. The Diversity Bridge is an outgrowth of an inclusive process, a process where we interviewed over 100 stakeholders. Together, these stakeholders developed a 2-year comprehensive minority business plan. The planning process began with information gathering from stakeholders in both the public and private sectors. These stakeholders provided feedback during interviews, meetings, and focus group sessions. This feedback was the impetus for defining the needs of minority businesses and identifying the gaps that currently exist. The next stage in the planning process involves stakeholders forming solution teams. 6 teams were formed: web portal team, a relations building team, access to decision makers, one-stop certification, growth strategies, and a team of access to capital.
I was a member of the web portal team, and I found the process to be both inclusive and energizing. Each member of the team represented different stakeholders, to include service providers, government entities, and professionals. Each brought a different perspective, which led to the development of what I believe to be very creative solutions. And this was central to our process, which was to focus on outcomes.
It is apparent that gathering baseline data about the Columbus minority business community is imperative. From this data, profiles of minority businesses will be created and used to focus programming. Annually, an economic development impact report will be shared with all stakeholders. Based upon the information gathered from stakeholders, we know there are many programs and services currently available. However, there is a stated need for a central clearinghouse that serves as a catalyst for coordination and collaboration of minority business programming. Diversity Bridge will direct minority businesses to the appropriate minority business service providers. The portal will be a single point of entry for minority businesses seeking information about how to grow their business and for those individuals hoping to start a business. The portal will provide information regarding contract opportunities. It will also allow corporations to source our database and identify minority businesses that can provide them products or services. The web portal meets a need that was identified during our research, and it addressed this whole issue of providing adequate information in a timely manner to our businesses. Networking will be a key component of our programming. The types of programs we will have the Entrepreneurship Exchange, where we will have peer-to-peer opportunities where individual business owners will have an opportunity to meet and discuss various issues with other business owners. Certification is an issue that has certainly been a focus for our efforts. We are going to create a one-stop certification process. Initially, that certification process will be a comment form on our web portal. We are going to work with the certifying agencies in our community to develop a process that will reduce the burden of certification. Access to capital is certainly an issue that all businesses face, and we, in fact, have addressed that issue and will address that issue. We're going to do 2 things. One, we will begin to compile all the resources that are available for an individual, if that individual is starting a business or if that individual is looking for a venture capital. We know that there's a wide range of needs, and we will address that. Additionally, what we will begin to do is we'll look at the potential gaps that are present, and we'll do an assessment and then begin to create an opportunity to fill that gap. An additional area that we're looking at is how do we grow our businesses? And we're calling this our growth strategies. Diversity Bridge needs you to participate in this program. Our success is dependent upon your involvement in our activities. As we've built this plan, we were inclusive, and we think that the implementation is going to be successful because you will get involved. Champions are needed in this process. We want you to be one of our champions. We want Columbus to be the 21st century city that others want to emulate. Your help and your participation in our program will make that happen.